Hey folks, it's Ben. I'm here with the Red Barn Homestead channel. We're going to do an unboxing and assembly of a 4-living Sandstone 4-piece conversation set. What we're dealing with here are 2 awesome chairs with pads on both, a little love seat and an end table there. And we're ultimately going to be putting in our gazebo that we just installed, and that video is probably out before this one. But we'll open the box and show you what's inside, and then we'll tell you what sort of assembly you have to do, and then you can take a look at it all set up. Another one that's crazy with the tape.
Ooh.
It's glad I didn't use a knife.
Yes.
There's a metal frame. Is that just for the box? It sure looks it. Kids are gonna love playing with that.
That's neat. Stops them from getting squashed.
It does. So it comes with a manual. And yeah, I figured there'd be some assembly and hopefully all the components that we need on a red ribbon. So we'll take this up to the deck. But let's just take out what we have here. We've got cushions. That's pretty cool.
Nice cushions.
Yep. Well, as anyone knows, most of the money is in the cushions for outdoor kits.
Yes.
We've got 2 big cushions. And then we have lots of faux wicker. We got, let's see how this goes. We got, looks like a chair bottom. And a cushion.
And that'll be the glass tabletop right here.
Oh, yep. They're going to be super careful with that. We'll get this guy out. Another
And a chair bottom.
chair bottom. And that thing's still rolling.
Yep.
Cool. Another big cushion. If I kept them together, it'd probably be easier for us to remember where they go, but we're going to need to remember that anyway. And we got 2 more cushions. These look like couch cushions, but with any luck, they're interchangeable too, right?
Right.
And then we have, this looks like the couch assembly. Oh, base anyway.
That's the couch piece.
A little stuff in here. And then we have the glass tabletop, which we'll be very careful with. Oof. Got a broken styrofoam in the corner, but the plate looks good.
These look like the chair backs.
Oh, right. Chair backs.
And couch backs.
2 arms for each one. Lots of arms, actually. Looks like
Yeah.
they might be taped.
2 arms for each one. There's 3 pieces. So
Right.
6 arms.
2 more cushions.
They're very plush. And the metal frame was for the box. Very cool. Stops them from getting squashed in transit.
That's crazy. What a neat box. And I know
Pretty awesome.
the kids are going to make a fort out of this, no doubt. So the metal frame, it can last a rain or 2. Alrighty, let's get assembling. In our instruction manual kit here, each tool set has its own name. So this is for the table. And this one is for the chair. This one are extras. That's awesome. And this one's for the love seat. That must be for both chairs. And our instruction manual, which we're now going to glance over real quickly, and then we'll pretend like we know what we're talking about. Okay, so our instruction manual is in English and French in the back, apparently. Cool. So it goes by component by component. So in this regards, we're going to be doing the chairs, and we might as well do them both simultaneously since there are 2. So it's got a right arm and a left arm, the seat frame, the back, cushion, and our fasteners, which are AA, BB, and CC. So for our chair, it goes through the AA and the BB, and the CC is actually the hex key, which is actually included with the
Extras.
extra kit or the table kit. So we'll just take the extra one for now. we're going to assemble it here on the lawn and then carry them up to the deck because it's a lot more space up here. It says you need a black person and a gray person for assembly, so I guess we'll do. And so on step one, it looks like we're putting the back frame and essentially the part that holds your butt together. And a little yellow note indicated put the bolts in, but don't put them tight. Tighten it when it's all put together. That gives a slop in order to get everything to fit together. So let's go ahead and set the back frame on soft surface, line up the bolt holes with the seat frame, and we'll tighten the bolts. Looks like we're using BB in this case, which are the bigger ones. Let's do that. So we've just laid out all the parts since it's really easy. Just take them out of their bags. So we've got 3 sides. They're all the same, or 6 sides, but 3 for each side. 2 chair butts, a couch butt, couch back, and 2 chair backs. So our instructions want us to put a chair butt and a chair back together using the bigger screws, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Just grab one of each and we'll bring it over here. We're going to use the longer ones because we've got we're going through piping. Two of these. Okay, so both screws are started, but we're going to leave them loose because that's what it says to do. So we did those 2 back screws there, and then we're going to do the right arm and the left arm. Right here, these 2. These will have short ones because there'll be 2 plates together. So we've got a long one that's going in here, and then 2 here. Is there one down here too? Yeah, I guess there is. So but they are showing that one. So 2 big ones on the back and 2 short ones on the front. And 2 long ones for the back. And you can see the nut part, and we're going to be connecting it to the next step, surprise, surprise, put the other side on. And then at that point you securely put in all the bolts, and then you can put the cushions on. Then a bunch of other stuff, how to clean and stuff, but let's not worry about that. Let's get the other side on. With both sides on, we've got the butt, back, and 2 sides. Tighten your screws up. So there's 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, 1 here. And then there'll be 2 on the inside here to tighten. And that's it. And then you'll plant your cushions down, and we'll be ready to go. So let's do a time lapse of putting the second chair together and the couch. Since they all assemble the same way, we'll just do a time lapse so you can enjoy it. And if there's a piece you miss or something, you can maybe catch it in the time lapse, and then we'll get to the table. Up next is the table. It looks pretty easy for assembly. Going through the instructions or the pieces of it, it's essentially just 5 things. You've got the tabletop, and then 4 legs, each one getting 2 screws. And then there's a secondary piece, which just comes down here And it has 1 screw a piece, and then you're done, tighten it all up, and we're good. So I'm going to time lapse this one too, because it's just a bunch of me screwing legs on. And final assembly, of course, involves just placing the cushions. The smooth cushion goes on the bottom, and the button cushion goes on top, and they just sit on here. The decor pillows also come from Canadian Tire. We got this at Canadian Tire for about $6.99. So $700 for the set. You get the love seat with the really big cushions, the table, and the 2 chairs. So if you have any questions on assembly, hope you enjoyed the time lapses. I love filming time lapse. It's my favorite. Go ahead. If you have comments like you bought this set before or yours didn't come all complete, let me know. And subscribe to our channel, Red Barn Homestead, for more awesome assembly videos, box openings, sewing machines, all sorts of cool stuff. And we will see you next time.